so after the what's in the box the other day, this is what is in the box. It is a brand new putter by the guys at Killer Golf. You might remember I had Heidi on the podcast a couple of months ago now. She's an ambassador for them, so she was very kindly sent me this putter to have a try out and review, so I'll let you see what's in it. Oh, nice wee label, because this is a putter that does everything. Your stroke obviously changes. You adjust your driver after you've been at the driving range to suit your swing for the day, so why you're not doing the same with your putter. So within the box we have the putter itself. I went with the blade model. There you are. I know they say blades are out at the moment, but I've never had one, so I'm going to try it. Nice plush head cover with the magnet on the back, which is always good. And then this extra box here, which contains the weights, which you can put in the back, and then I believe this one is called the, if I get the name right here, this is the equilibrium adjustment. So you put this in the back of the putter and you screw it in like so. Screw that in there and you can change the weight. So this putter comes with a slight toe hang, as you can see there, slight toe hang. So you fit the equilibrium in the back, you change it to here, put more weight in the back, and it'll start to square the putter head up for you. So, new technology. I'm going to go and roll some putter with it, and I will let you know if I can see a difference. It also comes with a number of these weights, which can go in the back to make it slightly heavier, because it is quite a light putter. But certainly 10 out of 10 for the presentation. Definitely one of the nicest boxes I've seen. Yeah, let's go and roll some. Right, I'll try rolling a couple just as is. As I said, the putter's very light. I should say is you just use any standard club wrench, the one for your driver. Right, so I'm just going to have a couple of goes from 4 feet. Nothing in the head, just as is. Very light. It does move about quite a bit. As I said, I've not had a blade for ages. I don't think I've ever had like a proper blade putter, so it will take a bit of getting used to, I think. But yeah, that's potentially a bit light for me. So take these weights. Let's try this equilibrium thing first and see what that's like. See, this is the main point of the putter, I think. Dropping stuff all over the place. Right, so take the wee screw out the bag, fit the equilibrium in there, I'll come up here so you can see. So take the equilibrium, just using the normal wrench, put that in there. So it then makes the footprint look like that. Now, I'm not really a feel player, so this takes a bit of getting used to for me. But there's another one made. And then, as described, you just unscrew it a bit. You can change that more into the toe, like so. Screw it back in again. With the wrench, and then that makes it a bit more face balanced. Oh, is that good? It took the pin down. What I will say is it's a very small blade, like from front to back. Lovely feel though. Yep. Another one with that. Oh, just gave that too much. Right, so that's the equilibrium part. So you could tinker about with that till you find a setting that you're happy with. Again, you can't adjust this during play, so it would need to be a bit of a run on the putting green, see how you get on with that, and then just get your setting, and then that's you for the day. I'm now going to try this with a weight in it and see if that makes any difference. So back to the box. The weights come in 25, 50, 75 and 150. The 150 might be a bit much for me there, but we'll start off with 25 and we'll work our way up, see how that goes. Just give it. Right, so we'll go again here. Put this in here till it fits into one of the holes. Put the screw in the back. And then using the wrench, tighten it up. That's better. Right. So this is the 25. So I'm going from 4 feet. Let's see what this does. It definitely firms it up a bit. Felt like a more of a dunt. But there's 2 from 2. I think I can probably go up a weight. Let's try the 50 now. Right, here we go again. Now with the 50. That definitely feels heavier already. I don't know if a heavier blade is what you want, but another 2 from 2. Oh, I can feel the weight in this already. So give me that. Oof. I feel like I was belting that one. do with that. We'll now try the last weight, just so you've had to watch me do all of them. See that big yellow thing in the sky? That's the sun. We don't always get that in Scotland, but we've been getting it in the last couple of days, so it's been nice. I'm going for a game tomorrow. Which is Tuesday. Right, let's try this heavier one. It's an interesting concept. I would definitely have to play about with it and find something that I was comfortable with, and then something that potentially suited my stroke. Oh, that feels really heavy now. This is the 150 weight. So I think what should happen with this is it should just be straight back, straight through. But let's have a look. Oh, I feel like I would be absolutely belting that. I mean, they're all going in. I'm going to try a longer one. Let's try for that far away green. So the things on the bottom here are called anchors, and it's a very apt name actually. That one's far too heavy for me. I don't think I've got any control over where that one goes. Right, what I'm going to do now is try and go around the wee 9-hole course. I'm going to put one back in. What am I going for? The middle weight, I think. Yep, the middle weight, the 20. What did I say this one was? 50, I think. So I've got a wee putting course laid out here. I'll go around it 9 holes, see what my score is, then I'll report back. Here we go. So I think I'm level par there. Right, this next one's a ladder drill. I'm going to use my gamer just now. I've got markings out here that you probably will not be able to see because I've got the face tracking on. Right, so I've got 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 feet. So I'll see how far I can go back with this, then I'll go with the killer and we'll see what the score is. If I make it to 8 feet, I start again from 1 and then just keep going. Now the colour. Oh well, none of them then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One. So what you've just seen there is the unboxing and me putting through some kind of initial testing, playing about with the weights system and the equilibrium system in the Killer Golf putter. Initially in the back garden, it was just a bit of a kind of play about. But what I've done is I fitted on the 50 gram weight to the back of that, and I played on Tuesday up at Boomy initially I definitely like the stronger weight, the heavier weight in it. The 150 was just too much, and without it felt really light. So yeah, I've gone with the 50 gram weight. Not too bad. Hold the very first putt for a birdie, which is unheard of. If you watch my channel, you'll know I do struggle to get birdies. Actually, 2 of them on Tuesday. However, that was then followed up with a ton of bogeys and double bogeys, and a number of kind of 3 putts towards the end. But again, that's not the putter's fault. That's just something that I do. Can't seem to hold on to. I take a shot off the course, away from the course, and I then just give it straight back again. So yeah, it's not. As I said, nothing to do with this putter. Everything to do with the the operator of it. So, yes, I will continue with this. We will keep tinkering. One of my friends was up the other day. He's had a bit of a shot in the back garden as well. Definitely like the weight of it. It's dead stable. The grip that comes with it, you can obviously customise those, but this is the Super Stroke grip. I think this is the 3.0, yeah, 3.0 Tour, which definitely feels better in my hand, just with having kind of longer fingers and stuff. So I can get a proper good grip on that. Again, I had a bit of a putt about yesterday. I will continue working with it, and we'll see how we go. The artifact part at the back is maybe a bit complicated for me. I'm trying to simplify my putting, and having that at the back just was a bit of a distraction. However, I am planning on getting Heidi back on, and Shamik, who is the creator of this putter. I'm going to get them back on just to get a bit of his golf story. We've heard Heidi's already, but get his golf story, and I'll get it straight from the horse's mouth as to how I should and shouldn't be using all the attachments that come with this. But yes, if you fancy trying one, you can reach out to the guys. It's killergolf.com. They're based in Boise in Idaho, I believe it is, in America. And as I said, they were good enough to send this through to me, so I will continue putting it through its paces. I'm hoping that eventually I get a nice wee putter mark in here where all the greats seem to have the same one that comes off. My problem is very toey and very heely. What I will say with this one, as opposed to some of the other putters I've had, I've actually felt it coming off the toe or coming off the heel. And I know when it's not been a centre strike. I know with some of the high MOI putters and always kind of being a mallet guy, that you can hit them basically anywhere on the face, and you don't really feel it. But definitely with this is probably the first time I've actually had some feel, which gave me kind of feedback, which then allowed me to go and work on trying to kind of find the middle of the putter face a bit more. So that's my initial unboxing review of the Killer Golf putter. This is the blade version. As I said, there is a mallet version available. You can get them at killergolf.com. They are Killer Golf on Instagram. You can go and check them out from there. And yeah, an episode with the guys will follow on the Gonna Be Golf podcast. If you like this video, again, it's something a bit different. I'm trying to give you a very bang average amateur review of this product. Potentially we'll do that with a few more going forward. So yes, that's me for this week. Podcast comes out on Tuesday. Tuesday's episode is a good one. It's with Graham from the Caddy School for Soldiers, which is based in St Andrews. Really good organisation, doing a lot of good work. So please check that out when it comes out, and the video of the podcast will come out on Thursday on this channel, Gonna Be TV. But if you could subscribe, that would really help. If you could pass this recommendation on to your friends, get them to subscribe as well, because the more subscribers I can get, the better. Anyway, I'm going to get tied up. I've got a bit of editing to get finished for that podcast, and then I'm at a wedding tomorrow, family wedding. So good luck to, well, it'll be yesterday when this video comes out. So by the time this comes out, Jack and Molly will already be married. But at the moment, when I'm recording this on the Friday, good luck to my brother-in-law and my soon-to-be sister-in-law, Jack and Molly, getting married tomorrow. So anyway, speak soon. Cheers, guys.